Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is David, this is David K Reacts, and here on this channel I ramble with articulation, I hope, about a variety of different video, audio and musical elements of the videos that I watch. And today I'm doing something slightly unusual. I am breaking my rotation. For those who don't know, I have a rotation where I cover sort of 3 or 4 of the large a cappella groups and then rotate through a few new folks and a few folks who come onto the channel a little less regularly. But I'm coming back to Tommy Johansson just 2 weeks after covering his 80s and 90s cartoon Medley Goes Metal, because he did a second one already. I wasn't expecting it that fast, and I saw it pop up, and there is no way I'm going to be able to last about 2.5 months until he comes back up in rotation again to be able to listen to this, so I just figured I'd get it out of the way now. Hey, it's my channel, I make the rules, I can break them. So yes, that's what I'm here to do today, and I'm really looking forward to this because the first one was such a blast. Not just a blast from the past, but also really, really good music, because it's Tommy, of course it is. And it's 80s and 90s cartoon themes, which was like peak TV theme tune, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this video because, again, I haven't looked at what's in it, so I don't know what to expect. I was trying to think. I know last time I'd said I thought X-Men was going to be in there, but now understanding the balance of his video, the X-Men isn't vocal, there's no song, so actually it makes no sense that they would be in there. So I was trying to think what other songs exist. Transformers came to mind, Danger Mouse. I don't know if that would be popular enough. What else? I don't know. There were too many. I recognise, by the way, that Teletubbies is absolutely not a cartoon, so that's not going to be in this. I don't have much 80s and 90s gear, and I got this working in activation for some Teletubbies merch a little while ago, and I don't often get a chance to wear it, so again, I'm just going to break the rule there and wear this. Yeah, I was trying to think what else I watched. We've had TMNT. Yeah, I kind of ran into a bit of a brick wall, and I'm sure there's so many really good cartoon themes that are just not coming to mind. So I think we're just going to discover together. I'm going to give up guessing because it's not going to get me anywhere. And then we had Sailor Moon out of nowhere, which I fully it's a great piece of music, and I understand it being in there. I wasn't expecting anime, so with that borne in mind, are we going to get the Vision of Escaflowne? I highly doubt it. That's a really deep cut, but that would be amazing, actually. X 1999 had an amazing theme, but that's kind of metal already, so I don't really know where that would go. Anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, I'm just going to cut in. We're just going to see where we're at. If you haven't, or just to update you, I guess, or if you haven't seen one of my videos for a while, I'm in my new space. So there's that's great, but I'm still struggling a little bit on the tech side of things, just a touch. And I've had some glitches over the last few weeks that unfortunately will still be present. Mostly when I hit play on YouTube, 2/3 of the time it lags by about 1.5 seconds, and there may also be some audio artifacting. I'm still struggling a bit. I'm having trouble getting the electrician to come in and fix one of the sockets in the place that is not currently working, and so I haven't actually I'm hotspotting from my phone this week, actually, while some internet work gets done, and I don't have my full setup here. I also apologise, there may be some background noise, which I'll try to cut out whenever it happens. There's a huge amount of roadworks going on right outside my window, and I'm at ground level. So I apologise for any disruption that does happen because of that. If I notice it's happening and I'm about to speak, I'll pause and wait for it to finish and just cut that noise from the video. Which I do anyway, but it might be worse than usual this week. Also, I have a little bit of a sore throat, my usual cold. So pardon me if I take a few water breaks. Anyway, all that said, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. If it is, the way this works, I'm going to watch this video through from beginning to end, commenting and emoting over the top. I'll then go back and watch it a second time, this time pausing, interrupting, and offering what commentary and analysis I feel I can based on what I've just seen and heard and the foreknowledge of that one prior viewing. Please do check the description down below where you'll find a link to Tommy's original video and to his channel. Go and check that out first. He is the artist here, as well as the original writers. I am merely analysing Tommy's work. If you are just here for the reaction, the first quarter or so of this video will be good for you. That said, please do also hit the like and subscribe buttons, the notification bell, and if you care to support the channel, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/DavidKreacts, at patreon.com/DavidKreacts, or by leaving a super thanks here on YouTube. Any of those gratefully received if you should choose to do so, and a little more detail at the end of the video. But that's it. So for now, without any further delay, I'm going to bring up the video and cut over to Tommy and his 80s and 90s cartoon medley goes metal, part 2. I don't know this. It's a cool theme. Also, I love Tommy's shirts. Yes! Oh, yep. There we go. Yeah. Oh, the t-shirt! Ooh, yes! This is fantastic. Perfect for Tommy's style. Yes. Oh my goodness, that guitar too. Yes. Tommy and Jerry. Oh, I love that. Oh, the Garfield strap on the guitar. Oh, Thundercats! I only watched this a little bit. Yeah, this is a hair metal song if I ever heard of one. Woo! Yes, Tommy. Thundercats are on the food. Thundercats are loose. Feel the magic, hear the roar. Thundercats are loose. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Ah, yes, the cool bits of editing too. Oh, He-Man, of course! I never really watched He-Man much, but I know the theme. Fantastic stuff. Yes. did I not think of this? One of my favourite themes. It's such a good song. Love it. Yes. Okay. Goof Tommy. I don't know this one. I know of it, but this is a bop. Some nice higher register from Tommy in this one. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, thank you to Kim Arvidsson. The vocals, the backing vocals in this are fantastic too. Oh my goodness. This is such a great idea. I love these videos so much. I'm just going to check and see. I imagine it's going to be the same as last time, which means, helpfully, yes, indeed, very helpfully, Tommy has put all the composers into his description, so I can snag them for my own. And yeah, not much additional. T-shirt designs by Tommy. Okay. It's very hard to decide which 80s or 90s cartoon theme songs I should include in part 2 of the 80s and 90s cartoon Medley Goes Metal, but here are some of my favourites, hopefully yours as well. Absolutely. And a couple I didn't know, which is kind of fun. I mean, these are such good pieces of music in the first place, and I said this last week, and then to have Tommy metal them up, which in some cases is less work than others. It's not necessarily this wild invention to change something into metal. And in others, it's a bit more of a push. But they're all working so very well. And I think there was always... 80s and 90s cartoons, one of the biggest things with them was that there was a really strong groove. Like, the drums were heavy. Especially in the 80s, you had the big 80s wide-sounding snare drums and stuff. Like, there were big, strong drum hits. There was a really solid beat. Usually, there was a lot of 4 on the floor going on. There was a lot of very clear... Like, there were fills and what have you, but there were a lot of very clear 1, 2, 3, 4 beats on drums. There was usually some electric guitar built in there. Like, there was a lot of things that made it very easy just to tilt into the world of metal without having to push too hard. And I think Tommy is exemplifying that with these 2 videos. Goodness knows if there'll be a part 3, but they're absolutely spot on. And yeah, I love that. We're going to go back to the beginning and see what I can pull out of this one, because there's lots of cool stuff to talk about. Give me one sec. So Denver the Last Dinosaur is completely new to me. I didn't even know this show existed. I haven't come across it. I feel like I have seen, probably in like list videos, I guess I must have seen it somewhere, because I recognize the character from this little graphic here. But I certainly wouldn't have been able to say the name or the name of the show or anything like that. So this one's totally new on me, so I don't have a lot of comparison work to do for it. I love the fact that Tommy's gone with a pink guitar for the glasses. That's fantastic. And as always, his t-shirt work is absolutely on point. We've got the pizza strap back again, the turtle strap, which I just love. Tommy's such a nerd, and I adore it. It's fantastic. Like, his content is so up my street. This is fantastic. I think I love the use of the synth strings in this. I think it's a really good addition, bulking out these chords a little bit. It's a very simple chord pattern, but a very effective one. 1, 5, 4, 5, 1. That's all it is. Dum, 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 dum. Very, very simple, very, very effective. But because we've got those strings in there bulking us out a little bit, we get a little bit more context and texture to what's actually going on there, which I think is really, really nice. And then you can also have the chords held on in the back where you have this da 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 da, which is doubled on the bass and the guitar, which I really, really like because it gives it a little bit of weight by having the bass down there, but also a little bit of the punch up at the top end, it's very, very cool. I like that as a little run. Again, I love that we have these very small touches he puts in of the editing in the video, like here. Just those little bits there where you're getting this little bit of breaking of the video where you get the red and the blue sliding slightly away from the main image. It's a fairly common thing back in the day that you would see this on old videos or in certain transitions and things like that. And I love the fact that he's using that sort of thing to set this in its place time-wise. It's fantastic. Great idea. So simple, so small, but very effective. I love this, again, this boom cha, boom cha, boom cha, boom cha rhythm that we've got. Sorry, I need to remember not to hit the table because it wobbles the camera. This is where I need my full setup back. It's very clear, delineated beats. It's, again, very typical of the sort of cartoon themes of the time. They do a lot, but they do a lot that's also quite simple. Not in a derogatory way at all. It makes them exceptionally catchy. And it's not just cartoons, like Fraggle Rock remains one of my favorite pieces of music. It's an absolutely amazing tune. And it's not particularly complicated. It doesn't do anything out of the ordinary, but it sticks to what it does in such a way that it worms its way into your head, and you don't forget it. It's wonderful stuff. I think there was such a great run of amazing music back then, and this is, as I say, this is totally new on me, and it's a fantastic piece. Also, I'm catching... So again, I'm learning this piece, so things are coming to me a little bit slower. But notice the boom cha, boom cha, boom cha, boom cha. Denver, the last. It's the same rhythm as that, but it carries on. So they've taken the rhythm of the melody and turned it into an ongoing drum groove. That's great. That's so smart. The last dinosaur shows me a world I never saw before. Oh, that's an interesting use of time there as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really interesting because we have that extra bar. I was counting out there 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, meaning like the bars in a phrase, and you expect a 4-bar phrase, and then we suddenly get this 5-bar phrase with the extra little bit at the end of it, but then immediately come on this everywhere we go, which almost feels like there should have been an extra bars lead in to get to it. So it kind of throws, it's interesting, it drags your ear in because it does something you're not 100% expecting. I assume this is in the original because last 2 weeks ago when I did the previous video, he was sticking fairly strictly to the timing and layout and structure and formation of the original song. So I assume that this is in the original too. That's a really cool thing. Yeah, because here this is a 4-bar phrase, right? 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. 3, 4, 1. It works. And there again, there's a 5, there's an extra bar in the end of this sequence. This is really cool. And I really like this kind of writing for exactly this reason, is it just throws you off for a second. And something comes in a little early or comes in a little late, and your ear goes, oh, that wasn't quite what I thought was going to happen. Even if you're not really counting the beats, you're not really paying attention. Even if you don't really have the musicality to do that, your ear can recognize that the pattern has been broken. And it catches the ear. Really, really cool. Anyway, let me listen to the instrumentation and stuff here. Now this is interesting because he's gone from this dum chum, dum chum, dum chum. Now it's this dum 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 dum, and it's just this constant hits on toms, and it kind of changed up the vibe of the drums a little bit, and it's picked up because we've now got more drums per bar than we had previously, which is going to lead into the double pedaling that we're going to hit in just a second. This is fantastic. Oops. Sorry, screen glitch there. And off we go. And it's the same thing he did last time, which I love. He ups the metal. Like, he brings it in, not conventionally, like he's definitely done some, well, I say, I don't know Denver the Last Dinosaur, but to all of the ones he did last time and to some of the ones in this, he's definitely done some work to them to change them, to make them a little bit more his style, but then he ups the metal just before he moves on to the next song, so we get the real, like, locked-in metal version, the double pedal going absolutely wild here. Oh, this... Hang on. Nothing different there. The chord underneath is staying exactly the same as well. And then... you get this lovely build-up coming back in. I really like what he's done there. The weight of the bass at that point is really cool. Sorry, there's a lot of glitching going on here. Give me 1 second. Oh, you gotta love it. Windows 11 just decided to start installing an update behind everything I was doing. This really annoys me. What happened to the days when it used to say, hey, there's an update. Do you want to install it now? And nowadays it just forces the issue. Grumble, grumble. Anyway, back to the video. Ah, dear. Yeah, just that climb up. It gives us this real push. And it... like climbing up that scale there, even in the vocal line, it tells us we're coming back to something familiar, which is either going to be a verse, unlikely, more likely the chorus for this kind of music, and that's exactly where we go, but with this upped metal quantity of having that double bass in there as well. It's so good. Oh, that's what I was talking about, though. Right, sorry, got distracted by that glitch. The weight of the bass increases when it comes out of the da-da-da-da-da. We have the same chords the whole way through, right? It's there. Dum, dum, da, da, dum, da, da, dum. It suddenly becomes a little bit more evident there, and it just pushes in just a little bit, gives a little extra weight, and even though it's going down, because it then jumps up at the end, we're leading into this resolution in a really clean and emphasized way. I love what Tommy's done with this arrangement here. I love that the guitars and the strings almost disappear behind the vocals and the double pedal. Like, it's so much focus on how heavy that is. And the vocals that we've got there, higher vocals. Tommy's gone up in his register, which is really, really nice. Kim's chorus at this point in time, also really, really cool. It's really, really backing up what Tommy is doing in a very, very exciting way. It just kind of fills that sound out and allows Tommy to really rock out at the top there. And then we hit this chord here, which is not what you expect. It's not the clean resolution at the end of a song. We go somewhere different. And it leads us into this excellent break into Transformers, where we just drop back to only the drums, which is perfect. And then, just like the theme, in creeps the guitar from the back. What I love, too, is we've gone for this pencil-drawn filter over here that gradually peels away as the guitar comes further up in the mix. That's really good. Also, can we talk about how amazing this shirt is? Like, that shirt is so good. This might be my favorite of all of them. I wasn't even a huge Transformers guy when I was younger. I loved the music, and I loved the concept of transforming robots. I got big into Power Rangers, and it was kind of more the joining of robots that I enjoyed, rather than an individual robot shifting into a different format. But this shirt is spectacular. Is that No Fate? It says on his guitar. Is this a... I can't tell what the guitar... Is it Terminator? Part of me thinks it's Terminator. Part of me thinks it's a Sentinel from the X-Men, but I think it's more Terminator. Yeah, I think it says No Fate. I also love that the fret marks... there's fret marks on a guitar, which I'm sure you've noticed. This one actually has one on fret 1 up here. They often start on fret 3, and they go 3, 5, 7, 9, and then fret 12, which is your octave up, always has 2 marks on it. I love that this guitar has skulls instead of the little dots that you usually get. Like if we go back for a second, here you can see them there. It's just the individual dots, but the skulls is a great addition to his guitar collection. I would love to just get like is there a tour of his guitar collection somewhere? Because if not, there should be. Just saying. I love that dropout. That's so perfect. Everything just stopping for the Transformers and then crashing back in again a bar later. It's so heavy. Like, there's the sound of the distortion that he's using right here, the way that he's balanced the distortion, and then that bass guitar underneath is really heavy too. And again, that little... You get this. Just in the middle of it, this mess of color, the little distortion, such small things. It's so quick, less than a second, a few frames at most, but it's so effective as just a way to kind of change up the video a little bit. This is so good for his voice. This is so good for his voice, this song. It's fantastic. Notice the mixing in this as well. He's mixed it very highly towards the vocals, actually. Even there, that little riff on the guitar is surprisingly far back in the mix. You can barely hear it. I noticed it was there because he cuts to his hand, giving that little bit of vibrato on the guitar string, but you don't. It's really interesting mix here. He's really gone for the vocals. The drums are just behind as well as the chords that are being played, but any riff or embellishment on the guitar is much, much further back in the mix. And it's really cool because it's putting the weight on the song itself and the beat, and everything else is just kind of filling in and supporting rather than potentially competing or even dominating over that. Now that comes through a little bit more, I will grant you. Oops. Oh, I love what he's done with the drums here. That's a really great rhythm. Dum 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 dum. It's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 or 1 2 3 4. It's a really, really great rhythm for building a little bit of tension moving into a next section of a song. Used quite a lot. Very, very effective. I really love the use of the chorus here against his vocals. Big vocal chorus. Unison. Really, really nice. Transformers, this big, powerful sound. And then more than meets the eye. It's kind of a little more focused down. That's really, really nice arrangement work. Oh, this is one of the wildest moments in, musically speaking, in any cartoon theme ever. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, he goes off somewhere else. But I deliberately counted up beats to see how many beats he would go through there. But this section here. Dum da dum da dum da dum da dum da dum. It's such an unusual beat. Charles Cornell, check out his channel. He did a video a while ago. I'd always thought that was peculiar musically, but I'd never sat down. I hadn't, because I wasn't a Transformers guy, I hadn't listened to the theme for a very long time. And then I sat down and watched his video on his channel about how completely bananas the Transformers theme actually is. And it was quite eye-opening. Like, I always thought it was weird. I didn't realize quite how bizarre it is. It's a wonderful piece of music, but it's challenging from a musical perspective. The Decepticons is where it actually goes to in the original thing. And again, even that, and that's where I was counting up to. I'd forgotten he went on to the next theme. But it's just, the whole thing is so weird, and it's like, how do you time it out? It's very, very cool. So if you're interested in this kind of theory, check out Charles's video on Transformers. It's eye-opening. It really is, as to how bizarre some cartoon themes really were, which it's disguised in a way, because you just think, oh, dum da dum da dum da dum da dum. It's got a lilt to it, jump da dum da jump da dum. But it's where the way that fits into the piece is extraordinary. Yeah, not really an 80s or 90s cartoon. Valid. Played in the 80s or 90s. Tom and Jerry... Okay, no, this is now piqued my I need to know this answer. Tom and Jerry cartoon began in 1940. Best known for its 161 theatrical short films produced by MGM. But it carried on being made, right? Oh, yeah. 1940 to 1967 and then 2001 to present. So they started remaking it again. Ah, but not in the 90s. Interesting. Tom and Jerry the movie was in 1992, but in my brain I would have said that through the 90s they were making them, but I guess I was watching reruns of those originals and then it came back again. Interesting. Anyway, getting off track. I love that he's using the furry guitar for this one as well. That is very appropriate. And the Garfield strap is so on point. That's marvelous. Oh my goodness. Sorry, roadworks are intruding. I'll try. These headphones are actually very good at noise cancelling, so I'm hoping you're not picking up too much of the noise that's going on out there. It's such a great piece of music. I also love what he does here with the drums. He started off heavy here. We've gone into the double pedal. We've gone into this sort of on-beat, off-beat bass drum, snare drum. And then he goes cartoony, with the drums. It's such a great move. I love it. And listen to those strings in the background. This is so... I want to go back. Oh. Wow. Coming in the left ear there. That's really interesting. It's almost like a cat growling. The strings in this section are more or less just duplicating the chords that have been created by the bass and the guitar, and filling in a few gaps. Also, is it just me, or in his... is this a Sly illusion? Because Jerry, Tommy and Jerry, doesn't he look a little bit like a gremlin? Or is that just me? But yeah, listen to the strings. So, fairly normal. Ba, 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 ba. It's like, it's almost, for a minute, it goes almost slightly circus. Like, it's almost goes into sort of Animaniacs territory of how the strings are used there. And I love that. It works so well. That's really, really good. I like that a lot. This is fantastic. I love the vibrant pink strap. That's very cool. Oh, and actually that suspension there. Da, da, da. It's a suspended seventh? Yeah, that's a seventh and then a sixth. That's a really weird combination, and I'm here for it. Oh, the 80s sound on those toms there. That kind of popcorn effect, I call it. It's that the way that they're sounded out there. That's so good. This is so hair metal. It really is. It's absolutely perfect, and I love the fact that he uses He uses the logo on screen as a moment to throw his hair over. That is so perfect. I love what you've got going on here. This it's cool. It's a fascinating theme. We've got this this consistent pedal note. It's just a tonic chord being played underneath the whole way through. Even as those chords being played over the top of it. It's just oh that's nice. Hang on. There's our 8, so 7, 6. Hang on. 7, 6. Okay, keep that in mind. Five, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 7, 6, 5, da, 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 da. The only difference is it's a major 7th at the end of Tom and Jerry, and it's a minor 7th here. But I love that he's used that da, da, and then we got the da, da, da coming in. That's a really nice, I don't know if that was done deliberately. I assume it was, because Tommy is musically extremely intelligent. But I love that we've had that 7-6, and then we get a minor 7-6 in Thundercats as part of the theme. That's really smart. Now here, especially because it's instrumental at this point in time, the focus... Sorry, glasses are aching slightly under my headphones. The run in the guitar is so much more present. Like, it's right up front. You can really hear it. That's really cool. I like that too. That sort of it's a sort of keyboard synth going on there, but with a little bit of phasing, I think, attached to it. There was keyboards, I didn't mention it actually. There was keyboards in Transformers as well, and I love that as we went to the slightly more technical, where we had the strings for Denver, we go to the technical world and we go to electronic keyboard. That was actually a really nice touch. And now, again, for Thundercats, we have a bit of electronic stuff going on in the background. Another little puff of smoke, very, very similar color grading to his strap, which is great. Probably use that as a core. And again, that sort of pad synth that we've got going on underneath as well. Just adding a little bit of something different to the mix here. I like this. Ooh, yes, I love that. Just getting that little bit of extra clear riff right up front. It's interesting how he's giving different focal points to each of these arrangements. I really like. He's thought so much about how to present these, and he's done such an incredible job. Oh, I love that. That's great. Like, we've got these it's a very consistent sound, right? Yes, there's new strums and things like that, but the sound doesn't really stop. And then here... Very, very suddenly staccato. Yes, it's a bit consistent. The guitar kind of doesn't have time to decay before the next strum comes in because of the speed he's playing at. But it's a very definite change for those 4 hits there in the abbreviation of the notes. I really like that as just a way to refresh the thought, the sort of musical sound a little bit. And I love that. It's a great high note for him to hit there, just leading up. And it's the Thundercats theme, right? It's consistently building, and he leads up to that and finally holds that long cats on. That sounds so good. I don't know why I keep firing early on the keyboard. I think it's because I'm trying to compensate for when it delays, and then it doesn't delay, and so I'm talking over the top of it. Really, really good. I like what he's done here with the articulation. You got the guitar going the whole way through playing this, and then this dum, 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 just the strings giving a bit of punch, and then the drums come in to fill into the next. And this time, on the third occasion, now you get the drum fill. And then on the fourth occasion, it comes in halfway through the bar, and that's the lead into it coming in and actually now providing drums underneath the whole thing. That's such a great build. I like, again, the emphasis that's being put on the bass in this one. Dun, 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 dun. It's very present in the arrangement in a very cool way. I really, really like that. And the drums too, those little the hangs that he gets on those when he's got those hold guitar notes as well. I love this. I love that he's just inserted himself into the video. We've got the music, because really, like, the music is sort of the focus here in some ways, in the sense that there is no singing, right? The musicality of this is all in the instrumentals at this point, and so he just cuts himself in with a little bit of narration over the top. Lovely stuff. I know he says it's cheesy, but that's awesome. I mean, come on. Like, how much more metal can you get than screaming out by the power of Grayskull holding up a guitar? Magic sword, I'm sad. By the power of Grayskull! And then I love how he musicalizes. Oh god, why am I eyesing words? I have the power. I have the power. Oh no, it's a tonic in a second. I have the power. But I love that he puts tonality to that. That's really nice. Okay, so yes, he does do non-sung, obviously Tom and Jerry, but with this as well, he's done a non-sung cartoon theme. So Tommy, part 3 needs X-Men, please. I guess, again, though, it's not that far to take it into metal, really, is it? It's so close already. Actually, no, part 3 needs Danger Mouse, because this also makes me think of Danger Mouse. I love this transition again. And the like doubling up the snare drum. And again, it allows for this emphasis in the beats. Previously you've had dung, dung, obviously double pedaling and stuff, but the rhythm of the drums is that dung ching, and then all of a sudden it's this chung 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 chung, and because he's giving that snare that offbeat syncopation, it really pushes that feel. And I just love that down, the slight fall off, and then into this very, very rhythmically different intro. This is so perfect for him doing this with Kim and having those vocals in the background as well. It is spot on. I have always loved this theme. I think it's one of those ones, again, it's just kind of like, this is something I could see being turned into electro swing very, very easily. And it's that, I love that vibe to a piece of music where it's just got this really kind of ding 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 kind of feel, but with these surprisingly heavy drums. It's very, very effective. Again, the string synth in the background just adding some weight to the awesome guitar work that he's doing. Oh, I love that too. The little trill that he puts at the top there, that's great. Oh, the toys! The toys are so good. Whistle. Cowbell? Something smaller than a cowbell. There's almost a roaring sound in the background of this, isn't there? And I love where you'd have that on the cowbell. You just get this awesome drum riff. And I love that it's because it's go, Gadget, go. There's a bit more melody to it. He's taken that out, which kind of adds to the metalness of it by keeping it on one note. Yes, and then the huge wail up the top. That's so good. Oh my... The shirt. I just saw the shirt's got metal horns. Oh my goodness. Oh, the little touches he puts into these videos are priceless. And then somehow it gets heavier. Like... And it's the double, it's not it's really lending weight to the beat that's going on here. And I love, again, for that final one, the use of the guitar riff instead of the cowbell. Now, I don't know Goof Troop at all. This one was also completely new on me. I actually thought they were going to do Eye to Eye for a minute from the Goofy movie. But yeah, this is a fun piece of music. I like it. I like where we've got this da-dum, 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 da-dum. It's kind of a cool minimalized guitar part. This one kind of gives me like metal pop almost. Like we had metal blues last time with, I can't remember what it was now. But I like that here we're kind of getting that, the sort of almost more poppy side of things a little bit. And then here, this awesome build. Just the on the guitars, but the drums building up underneath. Again, just speeding up when things are happening. It just gives us more tension into the music. Tells us we're building to something really cool. And then the triplet instead of goes into the triplet rhythm there, which is a really nice way of just kind of doing something a little different rhythmically. Another amazing use of the chorus here as well. Kim doing his, really pulling weight in this one. And this is another one where the guitar is actually mixed surprisingly far back. It's not too up front at any given moment. I like that. That's an awesome way to end, too. Interesting that he finishes on the vocals. And I love the bow. There's a really deep note there from Kim at the end. But I love that we have the ba-da-bow, 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 and he's mixed it from side to side as it echoes away. That's a really fun way to just fade this thing away. That's so good. Oh my goodness, Tommy. Tommy knows what he's doing when it comes to these cartoons, doesn't he? Like, he's killed every single one of these. And I feel like I know the ones that I don't even know, which is a really good feeling, because it's like he's obviously done extreme justice to them. Like, it's very clear where the melody is, what the vibe is. I'm sure it's a little different, but at the same time, I could probably listen to them and feel very connected to them already, even though I didn't know that it's only a couple of them. But that's really cool. Superlative work, as always, from Tommy. I love that he did that. I'm very glad. I know I don't like breaking my this is how I do things, because I want to keep all of my audiences invested, right? And there are some people who this won't be their cup of tea, so they won't watch this video. So that's why I like doing my rotation, but I'm really glad I broke it, because I would not have been able to hold off listening to that, and that was fantastic. Tommy is just so good at what he does, and I really like his sort of nerddom really coming out in cartoon themes, because really, as I said, the 80s and 90s were a trove of spectacular cartoon themes. They really, really were. Simple as. Yeah, fight me on that. But yes, anyway, thank you very much for watching along with me, and I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope I brought you something. I hope there was something you hadn't heard that I highlighted, or something that you just went, oh, that's why that bit's so cool, or that's why I like that bit. That's what I'm trying to do with these videos, and this one hasn't been out for very long, so maybe I'm bringing you something a little earlier than usual. But if I've managed to do that for one person out there in the audience, then I'm a very happy man indeed. So that's what I'm trying to do with these videos. But yeah, I really do appreciate you watching, especially if you're still here at the end. The time you spend with me is very valuable, and I'm grateful to you. So yes, please do hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. And if you care to support the channel, you can head over to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts and make a one-off donation of any amount. You can head to patreon.com/DavidKReacts and sign up for $2 or $4 Canadian or your regional equivalent. And more will be happening with Patreon. I've got some ideas bubbling up, and I'm starting to put things together in the background. So there'll be more happening on that in a couple of months' time. Or you can leave a super thanks here on YouTube, and any of those very gratefully appreciated if you should choose to do so. And that's it for this video, so thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time it is you're watching this, morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime. Let's go for, when would you watch cartoons? It would sort of be 4 p.m. on a Saturday. Somebody watching this at 4 p.m. on a Saturday, or on 12 noon on a Saturday in the UK was another popular time. That's when I used to watch Thunderbirds. That was a cartoon, but kids' TV. Or sort of 6 p.m. on a weekday. One of those. If anyone's watching at a traditional cartoon time, let me know. But take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.